Welcome, welcome, all my happy friends around the world. You're live with Chantal and Zoya. Hi, Zoya. How are you?
Hi, everybody. Hi, happy
How?
to be back.
Yay! We've missed you so much, Zoya. How is life?
I survived. For all those who didn't know, I was suffering coronavirus and I was fighting it for 2 months and I'm back. I'm almost back.
You're almost back. Well, you are back. You're sitting behind the computer. You're gonna show us interesting things. And that's going to be amazing. And look, we have our first hello from Los Angeles. We have Ricky here. Hello, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
Oh, this is so late for me. I've never. Oh, and we have Ellen from Santa Cruz. We have Stacy from Kansas. We have Toronto. Chris. They all have been waiting. Apologies, guys, that we are a few hours later, but Zoya was stuck in traffic.
Yeah, we had a very long weekend in Europe and everybody was coming to Paris. So I stuck like for 7 hours near Paris.
So I see here as a beater saying hello, Zoya and Chantal. Then Ellen says, I've missed you. Ricky, hello. Welcome, Zoya. I'm thrilled you're feeling better. So we have all been worried so much about you and your family. And, I am very, very, very grateful that you can come back here and that you're back in Paris and that we are going to see each other in real life again. Woohoo! Woo! Hey, but let's start. So I'm going to make this picture bigger because this is the reason we are here. What is happening? What is going to happen on Wednesday is the reopening or the slow reopening of Paris, which means cultural festivities are starting, terraces are opening, and Zoya has an exhibition.
Yes, I am bringing not only myself, but I will bring a whole bunch of wonderful, amazing artists from Monaco and Vallauris. And who doesn't know, Vallauris is a town on the south of France, which is famous by the ceramists and where Picasso lived quite a long life. I think that he lived there for 20 years, and so it's famous for Picasso ceramics.
Exactly, and I've spent a lot of times in Valerie, like in Golf Juan, actually, underneath. So I've seen all the ceramic places, and it's absolutely wonderful. Oh, and I see Curtis. Hi, Curtis. Yeah, so this exhibition, so you're bringing it to Paris, and it's starting on Wednesday. What will we be seeing?
Yeah, this will be one of the series of my pop-up flash exhibitions, which is very fast exhibitions. It's only 3 days. Actually, it should be four, but because the story was that it should be from Tuesday to Friday, but because Tuesday is still closed day, so we decided we'll do Wednesday till Friday. And in 3 days, we'll have a lot of festivities and activities, artistic activities. We will meet artists, the artists will meet art collectors, the art collectors will meet artists and museum people. So we'll have a big kind of like creative hub where the artists will meet the people who are their I don't know, sponsors or people, fans, and all the other things. And
And I'm allowed to do some interviews.
absolutely, please do. We hope to have some directors of some museums from Paris. We're going to have some art collectors, and we have lots of artists, not only from our exhibition artists, but all my friends from Paris. They will come to have a coffee with us. And so this kind of exhibition is not only like a usual exhibition when we have a paintings or sculptures or ceramic in this case around. We will do the lectures about the ceramics in Vallauris, the history of it. We'll do lectures about the Monaco art and Monaco artists in the history of art of Monaco. And how these art and painters were interacting during the history of arts. So we're just going to have lots of fun and lots of interesting, curious activities. Yeah, and also about this exhibition, what is unusual about this exhibition is that all of artists who will be presented there, they are well regarded and world known in their domain. So it's a ceramists that are world known. So there's like the Jacquot Capron, who is the wife of Roger Capron, who is the biggest ceramist of Vallauris from the years of Picasso. And she's bringing her works to Paris. So she is like one of the top ceramists right now in the world, as well as Gérard Petiti, who is the top Monaco contemporary artist. But because we are in this kind of small towns, and the world doesn't really know about, like the big world doesn't know about our existence maybe, or like just only professionals from our domain knows about us. So I decided to like marriage the contemporary art masters with the old masters. And so this exhibition will also showcase the works of the old masters, which are the kind of masters from the museum. So we'll have, for example, next to my work, there will be Toulouse-Lautrec. Next to Gérard work, there will be Bonnar painting. There will be Odilon Redon and André de Rennes. And so we'll have like a bunch of the old masters, as well as the old master ceramics. So we'll have the old master ceramic from Vallauris from 19th century and early 20th century, from the big name like Delphine Massier and Jean Gerbino. So we'll just have big mix of old and contemporary big names. That's what will be fun about this exhibition.
That's gonna be cool. But I think they like to see a little bit like what you are talking about, because you're throwing out all those names and we're like, okay,
Let's do
show
it.
it to us.
Let's do
And
it.
what we also have to mention is that you will be setting up on Tuesday, and on the exhibition starts on Wednesday, but on Tuesday night we will do a preview of the whole exhibition, isn't it?
Yes, guys, be with us. We will have a world preview of our exhibition, which will be set up on Tuesday evening.
So make sure to follow us, because you will see it live here on the channel. And so here on Habs, on YouTube, on Twitter, we're going to be everywhere. But show us some work. I will
Yes.
try to make it so I will take that little picture here away. So that is the invite. I will make you smaller in a little bit.
Yeah, so let me start from the very wonderful work of ceramic from Vallauris from 19th century, end of 19th, beginning of 20th century. There was a big family of the ceramists in Vallauris called Massier family. And one of the son, whose name was Delphine. And I always think Delphine is a name of the girl, but apparently it was a guy. But he
Oh,
created
wow.
wonderful, absolutely wonderful Art Nouveau ceramics. And so not to tell you this. So look at that one. This is ceramic vase as a what is this flower? This is the
Wow. It's like a passion flower of some sort.
iris.
Oh, it's an iris.
So I
Wow.
will show you now the other side, because this is one side, and so this will be the other side of this flower.
Wait,
And
I'm just gonna let me take me out. I'm just gonna take myself out. Maybe I can take your picture out and we just do it side by side.
yeah, one.
Ooh, wow.
So this is the ceramics, and this it's we speak, and this is probably from 1900s. So it's all this inspiration of flowers, birds, all the nature inspiration, Art Nouveau, right? So this is a perfect example of Art Nouveau. So this is about 30 centimeter vase, very beautiful. I very like his creation.
Oh, wow.
One other of his creation, which I have, it's birds, and it's how you call this bird?
It's a swan.
Swan, exactly. Sorry, with the corona, I sometimes forget the words. So if I
I forget the words too. So then we are. So here we have. So is that the same ceramist?
It's the same ceramist, yes. And so
Wow.
he created this. He created some crazy. I'm gonna. I don't have a photo right now because I need to do it in the gallery. I have a vase which is like probably about 30 kilos, and it has like a lion and tiger on it, and it's so heavy, but it's quite beautiful and so kitsch, like kitsch of 19th century. And I don't know why I bought it, but I had it like in my collection forever.
Oh
And
wow.
this guy, so this is Massier guy, and he had, I think, three sons, and one of the sons was called Jerome, and Jerome was continuing, and we're speaking about it's already 1920, 1915, and he started doing as well kind of very kitsch but very nice stuff, which is this kind of birds. So very lovely.
Oh, that's so cute.
And he did like in different shapes, so he did like this kind of square, and then kind of like more prolongé.
Wait,
And
I'm taking the flower and the swan out. Oh wow.
I will also present this fountain, which is tiny fountain but also with the birds.
But is this all the same ceramist?
No, this is the son of the one who did the swans.
Oh wow.
This is the son. This is Jerome, and the one before was Delphine.
Oh wow. And this will all be on in the exhibition. You
Yes,
will
this will be.
wow.
Yes, this will be at the exhibition. And to continue, there was a super interesting guy he was Italian, and he came to Vallauris when he was young, and he started work for the Delphine Massier on his factory. And at the end, like he came back, he went afterwards, travel a little bit, came back to Vallauris and created his own unique technique, which is, I love this guy. His name is Jean Gerbino, and he created amazing mosaic ceramics. It's something like I never saw, and I think I just love this. This is my one of my preferred ceramists in Vallauris. So he created this kind of super mosaic vases.
Sorry, I kicked myself out.
It's okay.
I'm back.
Yeah. So this is Jean Gerbino, and he created and actually I think he has a patent on this special mosaic ceramics. I will show, and he's given the recipe. He gave this recipe. This guy lived end of 19th century. He died in 1966, so it was about 60 years, no, 60, 80 years ago he died. So he created this beautiful, this is, I'll show, this is he was like this kind of like pattern. I don't know how he did it. It's a family secret. And I think his great granddaughter now having the pottery in Vallauris, and she's doing something like that. So
Oh wow.
this is one of the very interesting pieces that I have. I'm trying to see if I have some more of this one. No,
But like so like this mosaic, is it done so it's done with like painting, yeah? It's
no, it's mosaic. It's somehow he created this unique mosaic that it's not painting. It's
oh
actually
wow.
done somehow in ceramic. So this is very unique ceramist. Yeah, I thought it's just a jewel of the Vallauris design because it's not painted. It's just actually created like that.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
reminiscent of Byzantine mosaics is what Ellen is saying. Yeah, it's
So yeah, it
beautiful.
does look like a mosaic from Byzantium. That's true. And I'm gonna and from the contemporary ceramist of Vallauris, I'll present my friend Dale Dorosh, who worked in Vallauris for last 25 years, and he is also managing a very like world-known residency for ceramists. So from all around the world, the ceramists come in and stay in Vallauris in his residency. But he is very much inspired by the Japanese and Chinese ceramics, and so he will present his latest project, because he went year before, he went to China and to Japan and created a series inspired by Asian ceramics exhibition. So he will bring this to Paris.
Oh, nice.
The guys were a very long time in Paris, so it will be like their not debut, but it will be like first time in many years they will show their stuff in Paris. So I'm very excited to bring all these guys to show it in Paris. And there will be this humongous vase which I just brought, and it's more than 1 meter high. So it just seems like very small, but it's actually huge. And the story was very funny, because this vase was created by the guy who lived, in fact, in Nice. But if you turn the vase, it will be written Vallauris. And I was like, so why he was living in Nice? His ceramic studio was in Nice. Why Vallauris? But because he actually rented the shop in Vallauris, and Vallauris ceramics was much more precious and much more popular in those times. And we speaking, this is a vase from 1950s. That he was just signing Vallauris and selling it in his shop in Vallauris. And I thought, this story is so hilarious, and it does show so many fun side of the crazy side of Vallauris, that I must bring it and show it, because it is from Vallauris, because it was sold in Vallauris, even if it's not made from there. It just like the story was very funny. Like,
so it's not made in China, but made in Nice, in Vallauris.
yes. It's before it was like now it is made in China. Before it was made in Vallauris.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's
It's and then there will be I will give a lecture about confrontation of Monaco ceramists and Vallauris ceramists. They didn't have a war, but they had like a secret war between themselves in 50s and 60s and 70s, because Vallauris and Monaco at that time became kind of a very touristic places with lots of tourists, and tourists always love to have some souvenirs to take with them. And so they both towns, they were looking what color and what subject is more best selling, and so they were actually stealing the ideas, same colors, same subject, same fish, same bowl. It will be just only down. You have to turn and you will see it's written Monaco Monte Carlo, or it will be Vallauris. But it just was very funny how the guys were stealing the ideas from each other and just like not even like saying sorry for that. So one of these kind of projects were wood inspired ceramics. So there's one example of it. And so some of them they were made in Vallauris, and some of them they were made in Monaco. And it's just very funny because they have the same pattern, the same idea, sometimes the same shape, and one will be written down that is made in Vallauris and another one in Monaco. It was very popular in 70s or 60s, this vases. So
wait, let me just I'm just going to switch me off, and then I'm going to switch you off, and then we're just going to. What is it? So this one is from Monaco? No.
This one is from Monaco. Yes, the wood one is from Monaco. The blue one is from Nice. But the one that is from Monaco, I have almost the same one. Absolutely, it's just different shape, but the same subject. So it's a wooden kind of ceramic that imitates wood, and it's the same as it was made in Vallauris.
Ah, interesting.
It's just very interesting stories that's going. It's like you never thought about that artists like can be like secretly stealing from each other, like just 40 kilometers apart, but they did. And very difficult now to say if they won't sign who did it, like very difficult to say where it was actually made. But this one was made in Monaco. Another artist ceramist that will be presented in Paris, it's Edmund Guizol, who is a contemporary artist, and he actually, he's very famous. He did lots of plates and different big shapes and small shapes of abstract ceramics, and he will present some of this kind of very interesting contemporary ceramics. Actually, it was very funny because I have a collection of the Vallauris ceramics, and I didn't really meet before Edmund before. So when I was now packing my ceramics to bring it to Paris, I actually found his plate from 1970s. I was like, "Oh, that's Edmund." Okay, it was very
Oh,
funny. I have
wow.
his stuff in collection, but when he was a young guy, he was doing the touristic kind of plates. But now he's doing high art and high ceramics. High-end
So
ceramics.
people can work their way up from like being a little bit more kitsch to super art, high art.
Of course. I mean, like you can be even super kitsch, but do very interesting things. It's sometimes big, very high art is also kitsch these days. You have to be original, like be like this Jean Gerbino, like find your technique, find your shapes, and you will
And
be.
yeah. And also what I think is interesting because of the whole pandemic situation, people are so much more home, so they're so much more interested in putting not the minimalist style into their houses, but to have a little bit more decorated kind of pieces, which I think is great because I see it all over Instagram. I'm like, oh, okay, that's super cool. That's super nice.
Barocco is back. We love Baroque.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And another artist ceramist that will be presented in Paris is Mark Piano, who is doing rather big pieces, big decorative pieces as well. I would say it's like mix between France meeting China, contemporary Chinese ceramics and Japanese contemporary ceramics. So the blue ball is by the Edmund Guizol, and the round thing is from Mark Piano. I'll show maybe if I have more Mark Piano here. Do I have? Uh, no, I don't. But yeah, so it's two artists who will be presented in Paris.
Nice.
Yeah. So from the side of artists, let me tell you, artistic. So the ceramics pieces will be all around the gallery, and the walls will be not empty. It will be full of our paintings. So I let me introduce you Gerard Petiti, the Monegasque artist who just had a wonderful shows in Moscow, in Paris, actually, in Cultural Center, and he's very edgy and yeah, we did few exhibitions with him in Tokyo as well. I did exhibited with him in Tokyo. So this one of his paintings called the fish. So
Nice.
he is a Monaco Bernard Buffet. Bernard Buffet very dark and very kind of like edgy. So he is our Bernard Buffet of Monaco.
Oh, wow. Very
So
nice.
he will be.
And
He has
how big is this painting?
this big painting. This is more than 1 meter. So it's 1 meter 30 to 90, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this is another one. So he will be paired with André Derain, because André Derain is very kind of sensual and interesting, and also this kind of dark forest. So this is André Derain. So this will be Gerard will be sharing the wall with the Fauvist, who was Cubist, and André Derain was a friend of Matisse, and with Matisse he was doing the Fauve movement in the earlier 20th century. He was also a friend of Picasso and all the other guys.
Nice.
And from the Monaco masters, they're gonna be Emanuele Bellini. Emanuele Bellini was an artist who was actually born in Monaco, and he lived all his life. He lived next to Monaco. He lived in Cannes because he was an architect, and then he became a full-time artist. And he was the favorite artist of Prince Rainier III, the previous Prince of Monaco. And let
Oh,
me
sorry, I switched it off. Hold
this.
on.
I
Yeah.
bring
Oh,
it
whoops.
back.
Oh, oops. We're pushing the
Here.
same pictures. Yeah.
So yeah, and Emanuele Bellini, he did a lot of this kind of local people paintings about local people, and few landscapes of Monaco and Cannes where he lived, and he is yeah, he's one of the top artist of the 20th century from Monaco, Monegasque artist. There's one of his painting. This one here will be the
Oh,
Monaco
wow.
Casino.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Wait, let me just make that a full shot. Oh, that's very nice. And which year is this painting?
Oh, this is like this is oil. So he started painting oil in 1948. So this will be
Okay.
1950. It's not old. He was born in 1901 or 02, and so he died in 1989. So he's
Yeah,
20.
but you can still see the horse and the carriages. So that's why
That
I'm
was
like, oh,
imagination. That was total imagination because he never saw carriages and horses in Monaco at those times. There was already cars
that's
when he
what I
was painting.
thought because it became like that was the time like Monaco started to build up. So there must have been some wealth around there.
Yeah. No, that's already 100 years after the horses
Yeah,
was.
exactly. So I was like,
Yeah, and so I will present. So from my side, I will present my torsos. I bring some
nice.
torsos. Is it
Wait,
uploading?
I'm just gonna. Yeah. I'm just taking this. I'm gonna put you to number one. Hoppa, there you go.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're here. You're fine. Yeah.
Sorry, I lost my connection probably. So I'm bringing some torsos because I will also showcase another artist who is dark and rather. I love that artist who is Odilon Redon.
Mm-hmm.
One, you probably know him. You know this spider by Odilon Redon?
Very, very nice.
Yeah, I love Odilon Redon, who is like a very dark artist. Also, funny story about this, the Odilon Redon, because he was engraver and he was doing doing lots of work in Paris, doing the engravings for other artists and doing his stuff as well. And he was like totally not famous at all. And then by chance he met a guy who wrote a book, a best-selling book, and in this book the main character, he was collecting the Odilon Redon's work. And when this book became a bestseller, the guy became super famous. And then all his life, he became famous after that book.
That's nice.
So writers, please write book and put me as an artist who will, the main character will collect.
That's
I
good.
don't know who is the big bestseller people these days. So this is the spider by the Redon. Redon also had a very beautiful, colorful work, but also kind of dark and sad a little bit. So that's not the works that will be, because both works are from Musée Orsay. I just show which kind of work it will be here.
Nice.
And from the female side, I will showcase, because there will be two female artists, live artists. It will be me and Jacquot Capron, who is a ceramist. So we will be from the contemporary side of the female artists. But we will share the wall and the room with another female artist, who is Marie Laurencin, who was a girlfriend of Apollinaire and also one of the top female artists of the beginning of 20th century. So this is, I think every museum has her piece. And if you're ever in Japan, Japan has actually two museums of her works. So we will showcase one of her work in the exhibition.
Wow. Wow.
And
That's nice. And that's
yeah,
watercolor or it's oil?
one is oil, one is watercolor.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll showcase watercolor.
Yeah, it's lovely, yeah? Peggy says it's lovely.
And the other artist will be the artist from Monaco, whose name is Clem Chambers, and he will present the fractals, which are the abstract paintings. And fractals, if somebody knows about Professor Mandelbrot, who was a mathematician and who created the theory of the fractals, that everything in the world are actually made by fractals. And so it's a mathematical formula. And so basically what Clem does, he takes the formula and he calculate the art, the color and the movement. And basically what you see is a mathematics in art.
Oh, wow.
And so this is the fractals by Clem Chambers. I will do another one. Here is another one, if I have more.
Let me just see. I'm going to switch you off. Nice.
So this is the mathematical art from
Super,
Monaco.
super cool. And I also see some, like the paint is really sticking out.
Yes, that's it's very relief. I love the paintings because they're so. Some of them are really hard relief, and yeah, with the right light, it's absolutely fabulous and great and cool.
Nice.
So back to my work, I will also bring my landscapes, which is like this, for example, from my intellectual landscape series, because I created lots of landscapes while I was traveling on the trains and planes, and so I will come back and just do the painting of the landscape. So this is
And this is oil, yeah?
this is oil. Yeah, I usually do oil very occasionally when I travel somewhere. I need to dry it fast. I'll do acrylic. Very rarely I will do gouache or watercolor, but mainly it's oil. And
Nice.
here is another one. This one will be bigger.
Wait, I'm just going to take you out.
Here we are.
Nice.
So that's the one, the more white one, the sprint one is actually very big. It's 130 centimeters to 1 meter, so it's quite big one. On the wall, it will be different. So I will be confronting. I will be sharing, not confronting. I'll be sharing wall with Monsieur Toulouse-Lautrec, which is, I will remind our friends that this is Toulouse-Lautrec.
Oh, wow.
Mind you, I will be sharing, I will be showcasing this landscape with a sailing boat from the private collection.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I
Okay,
pushed it away.
I'm bringing it
Okay,
back.
you're back. Okay, this one.
So this is will be the landscape with the sailing boat by Toulouse-Lautrec.
Wow. That's very pretty. Let me just switch them back on.
This is
Nice.
Toulouse-Lautrec, famous artist from the 19th century who was very unlucky in life because he was sick, but he did all these beautiful posters for the Moulin Rouge, and he did absolutely fabulous portraits and landscapes, and he was an absolutely wonderful drawer. And yeah, I very
Yeah.
like him. And the other artists from the masters, so just to
I have. Can I ask one question? Sorry. There is Rich Kelly asked if you zoom in on the painting of the
yeah,
with the fractals, do the fractals repeat?
no.
No. Okay. That was a question. Minimalist but beautiful. These are gorgeous, beautiful, lovely, Zoya. Lovely. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just reading the comments quickly, like what I. Wow.
So
Somebody sent them.
the other artist who will be in the exhibition is a famous. Is he? No, he's not impressionist. He is. Wait a second. Where he's from Nabis, and his name is Pierre Bonnar. Let me show his painting. Won't be this painting. This is from again from Orsay, Musée Orsay. But I just remind our friends who is Pierre Bernard. He is very famous of all this landscape from Riviera, and also of his wife naked laying in the bathroom. But this is his mimosa painting from Le Canet where he lived. And he will be shown by this portrait of the old man.
And
So
who made the portrait of the old man?
this is Bonnar. This is him.
Oh,
This
he.
is his
Oh,
painting. This
wow.
is his drawing. Yeah, I just reminded what is the painting is. So it's by Bonnar, by Pierre Bernard.
Oh, okay. So this is what you exhibit, and that is what he's known for. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying to see if I forget somebody or something. I think that's main artists that will showcase. There will be, I think, more ceramists which I didn't mention, and yeah, there will be some other painters as well. I just didn't upload more images here, but we're gonna have a fabulous show, and the stories of each artist are amazing. Also, Bonnard has a wonderful stories, and Toulouse-Lautrec has a wonderful stories, because I was like rereading. I was preparing the catalog while
Oops.
I was sick, and it's their stories are amazing of all these guys.
I'm like pushing so many buttons. People people must get dizzy from me pushing all the because I try to keep up with your story, like oh big and small and big and small and but I'm getting there. Let me it's like scrolling through all the um let me just make this number one. So voila. So that is the poster.
And these are the artists. So on the top there is Jacquot, Dale, Mark, and Edmund, and
Yeah.
Urbino dance. And there's another side is me, Deren, Toulouse-Lautrec, Gerard, and Clem.
Yeah, and Peter is saying it's going to be one amazing exhibition. I wish I could attend, but you will be able to attend, Peter, because you're going to get a preview on Tuesday night.
Exactly.
Tuesday, well, it's not Tuesday night, but it's Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday lunchtime for the Americans. Rich Kelly is asking, where is this show going to be? Next
It's
to the.
gonna be next to the Pompidou Center in Paris, so very central in Marais. We have a wonderful gallery there.
So, can we ask you a question? Because I was broadcasting today and I saw posters.
Yes, we have a well. We decided together. It's like first time in many months we having a show. So we just went ballistic and we put posters all around Paris. Paris, we are very sorry, but we try to not do too much of it. But we want people to know about the art and that we are coming. So yes, there should be poster everywhere. I didn't see yet because I just arrived, but I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, well, we Peter's saying it's past your bedtime, Chantal. I think it's past like Zoya's bedtime as well. And Chris is seconding what Peter just said about it's going to be an amazing exhibition. I think it's not only going to be an amazing exhibition, it's going to be a very nice social, still
Event.
on distance, still with a mask, with a limited amount of people. It's going to be like a cool event because you have to explain as well how you have split, how you are spreading the people, sort of, because you made a whole like schedule, no?
Menu. I made an artistic menu for all the people who starving for art, because here in Europe, I mean, like I myself starving for art, because in France all the museums were closed since November. I think it's November, right?
No, October.
October, since October. I mean, we were lucky in Monaco, because in Monaco we had actually museums open, but after 5 times I went to the same exhibition, you're a little bit like you want something else. So, this exhibition will be probably the first one, maybe the first one of this month. And we decided that because many people wants to see it and wants to see us as well, and we have some limits, so we created an artistic menu. So we will serve a breakfast a la Picasso, and we'll have a drinks a la Van Dongen, who the artist who lived in Monaco for many years, and we'll have a brunches, artistic brunches, and after drinks, and we'll have a pousse cafe, which is like at the very end of the dinner you have a limoncello, like very hard drink, and so we'll have this hard drink at the end of the day, a la Toulouse-Lautrec. So it will be some absinthe, drinking, things like this. So we will accept about every 10 minutes about 10 people, and so that's why we did the whole day. We're accepting people for different events. We'll have lectures by the ceramists, we'll have lectures by the artists, by the painters. I will have lectures by the historians about the Monaco and the old masters and the Vallauris ceramics. And so to make lots of people come and visit us, we will do it in sections. So we'll do it in 3 days. We will do about 5 lectures, same lectures, and so everybody can come and see us. And also Chantal will be all the time there, so she will film it, and you guys can always come and see her videos on YouTube and in recording. So we will.
Exactly. I think this is a very good one from Ellen. She says it sounds very well organized.
Thank you, Ellen. I tried.
It sounds very well organized. Well, that's a good compliment. I'm all set up with wireless. I think it works. I can whisper now. I can whisper. We can do some ASMR. Hello. And I even like my AirPods work. It's like everything is working with this computer, and I'm like I feel like a real like a media person. So that's cool. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. You will be seeing more in the next few days. The grand opening on
Big.
Tuesday nights. On Tuesday night, we will be working, so we can broadcast after 7 because that will be the last day of the curfew of 7 p.m.
Yes. So we'll be broadcasting maybe 6 o'clock.
Yeah, 6 or 7. We will, no, but that's okay because we're working, so we
Yeah.
can kind of like past the time. We will not get in trouble.
Wonderful. Yeah, we will do that.
Yeah. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Chris is saying thanks for the preview. Merci beaucoup. Fabulous. Thank you for sharing, says Sandra. Thank you, guys. Merci, ladies, says Peggy. Thank you, everybody, for supporting us here. I'm looking forward to it. Me too. And apologies that we were so many hours later today, but hey, that's life.
We make it. We made it.
We made it. Well, Zoya made it. That's the most important. Zoya, I was here anyway, on the couch sleeping. Dennis says, "Thank you. Nice to see you, Zoya, and you too, Chantal. High five award from Ricky. Well, I'm super excited. Thank you so much. I will close off with the picture of Monaco, like of the Monaco versus Valerie. So we have a full screen. Oh, so pretty. That's a nice end. Thank you so much. This was a wonderful overview. Bye, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday.